ESPN presents college basketball. Tonight, from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, the North Carolina Tar Heels play the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
With Billy Cunningham, Marty Brenneman from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, the North Carolina Tar Heels once beaten, ranked #1 in the nation, and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, ranked #2 in the nation, having lost only 2 of 19. And of course, both of these clubs come in tied for the top rung in the Atlantic Coast Conference standings with a record of 6-1. Now for tonight's starting lineups, let's go to public address announcer John Culver.
Opening at the forward positions. First for the Tar Heels, a junior from Ashley, Pennsylvania, 6'9", number 35, Dave Popson. For the Yellow Jackets, from Crestview, Florida, freshman, 6'8", number 20, Tom Hammond. For the Tar Heels, from Kohler, Wisconsin, a junior, 6'10", number 24, Joe Wolf. A sophomore for the Jackets from Towson, Maryland, 6'6", number 33, Dwayne Farrell. At the center positions, first for the Tar Heels, a senior from Black Mountain, North Carolina, 7 foot, number 42, Brad Doherty. For the Jackets, a Brooklyn, New York senior, 7 foot, number 22, John Spider Sally. At the guard positions, for the Tar Heels from Jinx, Oklahoma, a senior, 6'4", number 25, Steve Hale. For the Jackets from Manhattan, New York, a junior, 6'4", number 45, Bruce Dalrymple. And for the Tar Heels from Queens, New York, a junior, 6'3", number 30, Kenny Smith. And for the Jackets from Enid, Oklahoma, a senior, 6'1", number 25, Mark Rice. Tar Heels coached by Dean Smith, Jackets by Bobby Crimmins.
Take a look at the men who will work it tonight. On your left, Joe Forte. On your right, Louis Grillo. And in the middle, Hank Nichols. And all the pregame hoopla verbiage has been dispensed with, and we're just about set to go. Billy, the second time this season that the Atlantic Coast Conference has housed a battle for the #1 spot in the nation. We had that first game back in the middle of January between Duke and North Carolina.
And these are the type of games you like to coach, Marty. You know, you have no question your team's going to be emotionally ready. You know, while you work the last day or two in practice, their concentration level was at a peak. So now you know the two teams are just going to go out and play good, solid basketball.
There you take a look at the matchups. Quick word, Billy. Dave Popson did not start in the first game. Rather, it was Warren Martin.
Well, it might be a factor that Carolina did lose against Virginia, came back against Clemson and started Popson, so they might feel, Dean Smith might feel this might be the lineup he'll go with for a while.
We're underway as the opening tip-off is controlled by Joe Wolf, and Kenny Smith, as usual, will run the Carolina attack. Hale left open for the jump shot. And the battle on the boards the first time around, won by Georgia Tech. Mark Price up the floor to Bruce Dalrymple after the rebound by Tom Hammonds, the outstanding freshman. He gets the ball in the middle, plays to Price. Kenny Smith stalking him, and now it's Sally Lowe. He turns on Doherty. Ball is out of bounds, and a foul is going to be called against North Carolina.
Well, right off the bat, we've seen Hammonds and Dalrymple attack the basketball. To be a good rebounder, that's the way you have to go after the basketball.
Foul call on Dave Popson, and already I think we get an early indication as you look at the series record that Georgia Tech is going to be a little bit more aggressive on the boards in this game than they were in Chapel Hill. Price from 2 weeks ago. And the battle on the boards won by Georgia Tech. Bruce Dalrymple.
Well, right off the bat, 3-0 on the boards.
Price backing off against Smith. Price head faking, Kenny Smith not going for it, and the All-American from Enid, Oklahoma brings it back outside. That's Hammonds. Fakes his shot. Ball kicked back outside. Price trying to draw and does draw the foul at the expense of Kenny Smith.
There's just Kenny Smith is so concerned with that perimeter jump shot of Price's, he left his feet, and that's one thing defensively a coach does not like to see. He always likes to see his defensive players under control, especially when someone's shooting a jump shot that far out in the court.
Dean Smith mildly arguing that call, apparently feeling that Price moved under Smith after he got him airborne. Here's Sally. Here's Hammonds. The jump shot goes, and Georgia Tech takes a 2-0 lead. Tom Hammonds, the freshman out of Crestview, Florida, hits a jump shot, and Carolina now tries to answer at the other end.
Well, right off the bat, we see Georgia Tech's letting Carolina know that, hey, you're in for a battle on the boards. We're coming after you tonight.
Thompson open inside. Carolina did not see. Wolf holds it high. Smith. That's Steve Hale. Bruce Dalrymple on him. Brad Daugherty, Kenny Smith, baseline and in traffic. Hobson or Hale has it knocked away, needs help, and just flings it outside, and Wolf runs it down. North Carolina still with a lot of time on the shot clock. 13, 12, 11 seconds. Daugherty from 15, and did not get the roll. Sally on the receiving end of the missed shot. Tech by 2 and the ball. Price coast to coast, throws up a prayer. Rebounded by Daugherty, fouled by Mark Price.
That's not a smart play by Mark Price. He should realize there's a Daugherty goes after the basketball, reaching in. Here's the shot by Price. Tough shot, off balance. Daugherty gets that rebound, reaching in. Even if you get the steal, 9 out of 10 times the official is going to call that a foul.
Well, not a smart play indeed by Mark Price for a young man who rarely makes a mistake on the floor.
First 2 times down, the defensive intensity of Georgia Tech, they're forcing Carolina to use a lot more of that 45-second clock than they'd like to.
Looping low inside Daugherty, back off Kenny Smith. He's been hot as a firecracker of late as he hits the outside jump shot to tie the game up.
But Georgia Tech is not allowing Carolina to get that ball inside where they hurt them in the last ball game.
2-2 lockup. 17:35 to go in the first half. Hammonds. And he has both Georgia Tech field goals, and they regain the lead by a deuce.
It's hard to believe he's a freshman.
Kenny Smith, as Price broke through or tried to break through a screen set by Steve Hale. Mark Price gets his second foul, and that could be very, very important. On top of that, he appears to be favoring that right ankle.
Now, it almost looks like Price is looking to run into Hale right there, and just not a very smart foul. If there's one player they cannot afford to lose is Mark Price because of his leadership and ball handling.
And we discussed the depth factor at the beginning of the telecast. Carolina with great depth, and Georgia Tech normally will play only about 7 players. Daugherty scores to tie it up, and the second-ranking point maker in the Atlantic Coast Conference gets his team even at 4. Here's the baseline drive by Dalrymple. Daugherty rebounded and plays it off to Kenny Smith.
Dalrymple did everything right to make the hoop.
Blocking foul. Hale took it right to the hole. He decked Tom Hammonds, who tried apparently to get in position for a charging foul, but did not get there in time.
Now, with those 2 fouls on Mark Price, and with 16:54 left in this half, Bobby Kremitz has got to think about the possibility sometime of going to his zone, not allowing him to get into a situation where he's one-on-one with Kenny Smith and possibly picking up that 3rd foul, because that would be disastrous for this ball club.
Steve Hale, 81.3% from the free throw line, and he's long with that shot. All even, 4 apiece, just under 17 minutes remaining in the first half. North Carolina enjoys its first lead of the night. That hit makes it 5-4 Tar Heels.
The other point we've seen is Carolina's going to their trapping defense.
Dalrymple finds Sally in open field, and now to Price. Farrell wants a baseline and bounced that ball right off of his foot. It goes back to North Carolina.
But the nice thing was Georgia Tech was ready for the trap. They moved the ball in the air and were looking to attack it. Just bounced off his foot.
First turnover. Tar Heels with the ball, leading by 1, 5-4.
As you can see, the Georgia Tech defense, they're sagging a little bit off the perimeter, people.
There's Wolf. He had a great first game. He's long with a shot. Price there for the rebound. He fills the middle lane, looks for help, finds it in the trailer Dalrymple, and right back outside to Mark Price. Sally, high up on Wolf. Double team, cross the lane to Hammonds, and Tom Hammonds, who was shut out in the first half of their earlier meeting in Chapel Hill, to come back and score 13 in the second half, doing it in opposite fashion tonight. 3 quick field goals for 6 points, and Georgia Tech leading by a point as we got a whistle at the other end and a foul on Bruce Dalrymple.
You see the confidence that Bobby Crimmins has in that young fella. Here we'll look at let's take a look at this foul. Ball swings. Well, not much, didn't look like very much contact.
Foul call nevertheless. Warren Martin in the Carolina lineup. They tried to go up top. Ball deflected away. Dalrymple. 1-on-1 against Teo. Price again from way out of line. He is off here in the first few moments of action. Wolf clears for North Carolina. Tech leads it by 1, 6-5, and Kenny Smith turns it over. That will give him a chance to call a timeout on the floor. We are live at the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, with the score. Georgia Tech leading by only 1 against North Carolina. It is Tech 6, North Carolina 5, and we'll be back. Tar Heels lead by 1, 13-12 with that time remaining, and that man you see right there in the center of your screen, I'm sure, Billy, Bobby Crimmins would love to have back this season, Yvonne Joseph.
Oh, no question. He just was so strong inside for this ball club last year and took so much pressure, physical pressure, off people like Sally and Farrell. And if he had him and this young man, Hammonds, who is just an awesome talent. You know, Kevin Lockray, the former coach of this Atlanta Hawks team, Chicago Bulls, told me that this was as fine a freshman that he's had the opportunity to see this year, and now I understand why.
Well, his performance so far tonight would certainly solidify that statement.
Well, here's the trap by Carolina.
There's Sally attacking it. He pulls up from 14. He's long. People standing around, and Bruce Dalrymple takes the initiative and goes after the basketball.
Well, what John Sally is doing right now, he's pushing the ball instead of shooting it. He's so concerned about making it and just instead of following through, finishing off the shot, because he's had good opportunities.
Well, Dalrymple having 4 rebounds for the total in the first game between these two clubs. He's already had 4, making 5 there, or 4 rebounds there, equaling his first game total, and a foul is called. It'll be against Curtis Hunter, who just a moment ago came in off the Tar Heels bench.
You know, I mentioned the point about a little earlier about the way this game is going. Will Georgia Tech be able to maintain this intensity throughout the game? I think another point from the Carolina standpoint is they must start doing a better job on the defensive boards, because I think to this point they're very fortunate not to have given up a few more baskets to this Georgia Tech team, or at least been getting in foul trouble themselves.
Dalrymple has tied it up. Greg Neal, you saw him just a second ago. He has entered the Georgia Tech lineup, and across the way at the Tech bench, Mark Price, who was limping noticeably when he left the floor, is now being administered to. Young man who a couple of weeks ago suffered an ankle injury at a Tech win at Clemson. Here's Thompson hooking on the run, and what a job Dalrymple is doing at both ends of the floor. Neal gives to Sally on the baseline. Back to Neal. He's a good outside shooter, but long with that one. Inside on a tie-up involving Dave Popson and Dwayne Farrell. The hell ball arrow pointing in the direction of North Carolina.
Here's the jump shot by Neal. Now Carolina did not check him off, and that man that didn't check off there is Kevin Madden.
You wonder about rebounds. Georgia Tech has out-rebounded North Carolina up to this point 12-5. And Carolina with some rested bodies back in the lineup now. Warren Martin is checked back in along with some others. Sally whips it inside. Baseline. Farrell up and in, and he's fouled. Wayne Farrell hit the shot in traffic and drew the foul. He'll be on the line for the three-point play.
That was an excellent pass by Sally. See how they're attacking the trap in the middle, finding the baseline. What Farrell did that time is he took the ball to the other side of the basket. If he went up on the right-hand side, would have given Martin an excellent chance to block that shot.
Warren Martin committed the foul that nets Georgia Tech, and individually Dwayne Farrell with a three-point play. Tech has its biggest lead now, 17-13. The pass to Lebo, checked by the taller Sally. He'll back off and bring it out front. They loop it inside to Martin. He looks for help. That help in the person of Steve Hale, and now Lebo. One dribble and in the air. Martin goes down, trying to battle Sally for the rebound. He's still down. At the other end, they're playing 5-on-4. And credit Sally with a field goal. Goaltending called against Joe Wolf.
Martin got hit in the mouth, and it looks like he's bleeding.
Martin heading toward the North Carolina bench. As you take a look at that play, he took an elbow.
Yeah, he took it. And John Sally had no intentions of hitting him with that elbow. It was just the elbow that went astray.
Georgia Tech has scored 7 straight points. Lead by 6, 19-13. Kenny Smith attacking the defense now. Steve Hale, Brad Daugherty, Joe Wolf, Jeff Lebo in the Carolina lineup. Happens all over Daugherty. There's Wolf. Lebo has to sky for the pass.
It's going to be important for Lebo to hit one of his next shots. He's been struggling a little from the field.
That's Hale shooting. And Steve Hale having an excellent first half. In fact, he and Daugherty collectively have scored 13 of North Carolina's 15 points. Kenny Smith is the only other point maker. Here's Greg Neal driving and getting it to go.
Great ball movement by Georgia Tech.
21-15, Georgia Tech. 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go first half as Brad Daugherty answers at the Carolina end.
One thing that can turn that 45-second clock off, these teams will not need it.
You are surprised at this pace.
I am from the Georgia Tech standpoint. We know the Carolina team loves an up-tempo basketball game, feeling that they can wear teams down as the game progresses.
Greg Neal still in the lineup, playing for Mark Price, who showed signs of favoring an ankle after an early moment collision in the Georgia Tech offensive court. And Neal running the show right now as he operates with Bruce Dalrymple. Tom Hammonds inside Sally. He goes to the hoop. He's fouled by Daugherty.
Well, that was just excellent. What happened there? If we get a chance to take a look at that. Okay, the ball is swung. Daugherty was looking in front of him, and they swung the basketball. Sally had him on his back and was able to turn and dunk the basketball.
Well, a second attempt at a three-point play for Georgia Tech as Mark Price comes back, and he'll be giving Dwayne Farrell a blow. And don't forget, Price had picked up a couple of quick early fouls. On the line, Sally. 4 points, his first trip to the line, a 60% free throw shooter, and Tech already perfect from that spot tonight, 3 for 3. Here's Tech.
Tech's coming out, putting a lot of full court pressure, either looking to trap or full court man. Well, I think this Georgia Tech team has answered the question, would they be sharp after being out for being away from actual competition for 6 days?
There's another tip pass. Sally knocks it out of bounds. Well, in Bobby Cremins' post-game comments after the loss at Chapel Hill, as you look at him, he took the blame, feeling like he did not prepare his club as well as it should have been prepared, especially for Carolina's trapping defenses. Martin with a jump hook. Gold jerseys inside. Hammonds clears out for Tech. And it's Mark Price with the ball. And foul off the basketball. That's going to be against Martin, and that is his second.
Now we're seeing that quickness of Sally flashing into the middle. Martin going over the top, committing the foul.
Well, Martin is going to sit out. He's going to be replaced by Joe Wolf. He tried to muscle up on John Sally and maybe try to establish or reestablish something, and it didn't work. Sally's 6 point. Georgia Tech has now its biggest lead, 25-17. Seven-foot senior out of Brooklyn, New York. First miss from the line. There's Dalrymple. It goes to Sally. Tech is now out rebounded North Carolina 15-5. Basket good. And another Tar Heels foul.
Well, here's just a great move by John Sally. Head fake, gets Daugherty off the floor. Just playing great basketball right now, John Sally.
At the moment, indeed, playing like a man possessed. He more or less stood around in the first game at Chapel Hill, but emphatically not so in this one.
I have not seen him this year call for the ball the way he is when he's in that post-up position. He's demanding that they give him the ball inside.
Tech has exploded out in front by 11, and there is the unbelievable lopsided rebound total. Steve Hale. Double team, and the trap by Georgia Tech whips it across court to Kenny Smith. He can't get it to go. Price is up the floor in a hurry with a wraparound dribble. rebound, and Dalrymple was screaming foul, but no whistle. 7:45 on the clock, and a foul call as it goes inside to Brad Daugherty. It looks like Tom Hammonds committed the personal.
Well, what's happening is Georgia Tech is beating Carolina at their own game. Carolina, we know, loves to get the ball inside, and tonight, so far, this Georgia Tech team is just doing an outstanding job getting the ball inside and capitalizing on it.
Well, that's 2 fouls on Tom Hammonds. 7:48 to go, timeout. Tech 28, North Carolina 17, and we'll return. At the moment, with just less than 8 minutes to go in the first half, they have run off an 11-point lead on North Carolina, 28-17. Billy?
A couple things have happened. Early in the game, we saw Mark Price looking for that long perimeter shot. Now we've seen this Georgia Tech team settle down, looking to get the ball inside to their big people. And we see that inside 12-8. Well, they've scored, I bet you, the last 8 points on the inside in the paint. Another point is Carolina has not gotten an offensive rebound in there. Big people have got to get to the offensive boards and get some cheap hoops.
Kevin Madden, Curtis Hunter back off the bench for North Carolina. That's Hunter with the ball, plays to Daugherty. He turns and shoots, and it's beat out. Tip up, no good by Wolf. Rebound by Antoine Ford, just off the Tech bench.
Carolina now has a smaller team in there, except for Hunter now is matched up at the guard position against Dalrymple.
Price gives it up to Neal. Out of Washington, Indiana to Dalrymple, and now to Ford, back to Dalrymple.
Right off the bat, we see Carolina has changed their defensive philosophy. They're looking to help inside anytime it goes to the big people.
Kenny Smith fought through a John Sally screen to shut off Price's idea of a long jump shot. Ball goes inside, picked up by Ford. That should be an offensive foul, and will be. Antoine Ford banging into Brad Daugherty.
Here's a loose ball picked up by Ford, just forcing it inside. Daugherty had that good position and drew the charge.
Bruce Dalrymple will now sit down for Georgia Tech, and he's been replaced by Dwayne Farrell. North Carolina trailing by an 11-point spread, 28-17.
Interesting after that timeout, two coaches making some changes. Carolina dropping in defensively when the ball goes inside.
Wolf missed, but Daugherty tipped it in. Daugherty with 10 points, and it's 28-19. First time the Tar Heels have scored in a while.
And the first offensive rebound that they've been able to get.
Georgia Tech back at it. Neal flips it out front to Sally. Ford to Price.
Well, the key man against this trap for Carolina is Sally. They look to him to flash in the middle, making himself available as an outlet.
Price threw it away. Intended for Neal. It was behind him and out of bounds. North Carolina gets it back, trailing by 9 points as Curtis Hunter sits down and Steve Hale re-enters the North Carolina backcourt. As a fourth Georgia Tech turnover, North Carolina's turned it over 3 times.
Yeah, with the intensity we're seeing tonight in this ball game, that's outstanding ball handling by both teams.
Hale inside. Daugherty with the jump hook. What a great touch that young man had.
All big people that play at Carolina work on the jump hook shot, which is the new shot over the last 10 years in basketball.
28-21. The Tar Heels have scored 4 unanswered points. Tech led by 11. It's now 7, and Price tries to make it 9. He's off. And Wolf is there to clear it out for the Carolina team. Kenny Smith in a hurry. Hale to Wolf.
Isn't it beautiful to watch these teams play the way they swing the basketball to the inside? Just great ball movement. Wolf getting that great pass by Hale and getting that foul. Now that ball, it's been swung around the court. There's Wolf inside, shows the basketball, able to draw the foul.
That is 2 fouls now on John Sally. So Sally, Hammonds, and Price all have been charged with 2 personals as Lebo comes back replacing Kevin Madden.
Now I know Carolina will stick with the defensive philosophy Dean Smith has employed now, looking to double down inside until the guards, namely Price, are able to hit that perimeter shot.
North Carolina only 1 for 3 now from the free throw line, and you'll remember 10 days ago Joe Wolf had the game of his life. He was 10 out of 11 from the floor, had a career high 22 points, and looking for his first point tonight with just over 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half. So the Tar Heels have now scored 5 in a row and trail by 6, 28-22.
Carolina is not trapping, which is unusual. It's just showing a little respect for the Georgia Tech team, the way they attacked it.
Neal to Price, back to Neal. Kenny Smith runs to check in. Sally turns and sticks it in the hole. An 11-point first half so far for John Sally. A big basket for Tech as the lead goes back to 8 at 30-22.
It's not only the points Sally's scoring, it's how active he is and how he's passing the ball and the way he's working at the defensive end of the court.
And Tech really getting after him at the defensive end. The jumper misses. The turnaround by Doherty. Wayne Farrell is there. Price up ahead to Neal and gets it back. Tech is now out-rebounded the Tar Heels 18-9. Farrell buries one from outside, his second field goal, and Tech shoots out in front to a 10-point lead. There's Hale left wide open, and he hits it. Craig Neal fell down underneath the North Carolina basket. By the time he could right himself and run at Hale, the jump shot was off and in.
The young man Carolina is going to need to get some life and spark it a little bit, I think, is Jeff Lebo, who has passed up a shot or two that he would have taken a few games ago.
Neal, he hits it. He's come off the bench to bury 2 jump shots. 34-24, Georgia Tech. Across the way, Dave Hobson, Warren Martin getting ready to come back to the visitors.
They're just burying those jump shots now, and I don't know how you decide to play against this ball club if they are hitting from the outside and doing the job inside.
It goes to Doherty. He turns and thinks that's too strong. North Carolina getting only 1 shot at it, more often than not. Here's Price down the lane. That's an offensive foul, and that is 3 fouls on Mark Price. Wow, with 3:52 to go in the half, and Price has already been hit with his third.
Here he is driving the basket, not aware of Hale stepping in, drawing the charge.
They wiped the basket off. It went, but will not count as bodies went flying all over the place. Time out on the floor. 3 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the half. Georgia Tech by 10, 34-24, and we'll be back. Ten-point Georgia Tech lead with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the first half. 34-24. Billy, a big third foul that just whistled a moment ago against that man, Mark Price.
It's a big third foul for many reasons. There he is driving in. Tough call for the official. The blocker a charge. Now, the thing that's going to happen, does Carolina come out and look to go to the traps or look to pick up full court defensively, pressure-wise, with Price out of the basketball game?
Bobby Cremins getting Bruce Dalrymple and Tom Hammonds back in the lineup, and quite obviously Mark Price will sit for the final 3:52 of this first half. So despite the 10-point lead, Georgia Tech has some foul problems that their gray-headed young coach has to be concerned about. Martin puts it up, and that should be goaltending. They didn't call it. Louis Grillo right there, and apparently felt that Ford got the ball going up, and Carolina will retain possession.
From where we were sitting, it just appeared the ball was on its downward flight.
Martin gets the inbound pass from Lebo, looks low, now puts it on the floor. He takes it to the basket. That might be a charge, or is it? Farrell hit the deck hard as Martin somewhat uncharacteristically took the ball to the basket, and he was joined down there underneath by Craig Neal.
Let's take a look at it and see if it is goaltending from this angle. Well, from that angle, it looks like it might be a good block, but from where we were sitting, it appeared that it was goaltending.
Warren Martin in foul trouble. He just picked up his third as Bobby Cremins visits with referee Joe Forte across the way, and they take the walk to the other end where Neal will shoot him. Dean Smith and Bobby Cremins. And Dean, of course, has been referred to as a Michelangelo of college basketball coaching. If that be the case, that man right there, Bobby Cremins, most assuredly could be considered a young Rembrandt.
Both of them have a lot in common. Both started their head coaching careers when they were 28 years old. Of course, Dean Smith at North Carolina and Bobby Cremins at Appalachian State both have another thing in common. Both were assistant coaches under Frank McGuire.
Interesting, their background.
Oh, yeah.
8 of 9 from the line for Tech. 36-24, that's their biggest lead. It's now an even dozen. Pass intended for Popson inside, and traveling call, Georgia Tech ball.
That was a sloppy pass by Jeff Lebo inside to Popson. That's a tough pass for a big man to handle.
Turnovers are even at 5 apiece. Kenny Smith back for North Carolina. Interesting to note, despite the 12-point lead, Tech has had but one basket in its last 7 possessions, and Hale ahead of the back half of the field.
Of all the players I've seen in the ACC this year, for his athletic ability, there's no one in the league that has better anticipation of what's going on the basketball court.
36-26. Ford sets up high, shovels it off to Farrell. Down low, Hammonds with a turnaround. He simply cannot miss.
It's hard to, you look at him and he looks like he's got to be around 24 years old physically. He's so strong.
Lebo shooting. Hale rebound. His shot rejected by Ford. Hale with a 2-on-1, now a 3-on-1 break. Circle the right side. Dwayne Farrell bangs it in. And Georgia Tech mounts a lead of 14.
Well, Carolina's got to get themselves under control here because they could be in serious trouble going off even down by 20 points if they don't get a good shot, good opportunity this time.
Lebo shoots again, and this time he buries one from the right side. And Tech has really gotten the crowd into the game now. They are doing what North Carolina did to Tech in the first half at Chapel Hill. Carolina opened an 11-point lead at halftime, a lead that Georgia Tech could not recover from. They turn it over.
Well, Hammonds had the right idea right there, looking for Dalrymple going back door, but just a poor pass.
Now, despite 3 fouls, Warren Martin returns, along with Joe Wolf, replacing Dave Popson and Brad Doherty.
Well, that goes back to the depth that Carolina has, having those big people and being able to rotate them, that if someone does foul out, like Martin fouled out in the last game against Georgia Tech, they still were able to win.
40-28, Tech leading. A minute 49 on the clock. Hale swings it around to Lebo. Kenny Smith will try his hand for the outside jump shot. Martin, it's Hale saving it and behind the pick.
Well, Steve Hale is keeping this Carolina ball club in this ball game at this point.
He and Doherty have scored 24 of North Carolina's 30. They're not getting help from anybody else. And that basket pulls the Tar Heels back to within 10 as North Carolina has scored 4 straight. Antoine Ford to Craig Neal. Back to Ford. He gives it up to Hammonds. He shoots. He does what he's done the entire first half.
That's excellent coaching right there to instill that type of ball movement by that ball club because they all had some good shots but made that extra pass with a little better shot.
42-30. Ball knocked out of bounds by Dalrymple. North Carolina will trigger again. The winner of this game will claim the top spot in the ACC and in all likelihood the #1 spot in the national rankings.
Yesterday at practice, Marty, all the sports teams at Georgia Tech came out to show their support for tonight's game against Carolina.
Warren Martin gets a garbage basket as the ball was deflected off the hand of a teammate right to him, and he slammed it in. And now a foul against Lebo, an open court. No, an offensive foul called against Craig Neal for clearing out. Tough call.
I'd like to take another look at that call.
I think Bobby Cremins is stunned by that call.
Here's Jeff Lebo looking to pick up with some defensive pressure. Yeah, he does stick that left arm out.
Touch foul, though, Coach.
Yeah. Especially with the contact they're allowing inside to start calling those touch fouls.
Only 30 seconds to go in the half. Loose ball. Georgia Tech gets it. Tar Heels turn it over with 29 seconds on the clock. Bobby Cremins pointing at that massive scoreboard overhead, making his ball club aware of the fact that they should work some time off of it.
Well, in this first half, we've seen this Georgia Tech team show great patience. They've been quicker at the defensive end of the court and the offensive end of the court. Great block by Martin.
Here's Hale, stops and fires, didn't go. Battle for the ball, it's out of bounds. It'll be Tech. So both teams missing. A shot in tight, but Georgia Tech gains a reprieve of sorts.
3 seconds left.
Here's Dalrymple throwing it up. Air ball, follow shot, did not go. They want goaltending call. Joe Forte said no, a decent block. Bobby Cremins trying to get that last second basket, but denied. No goaltend called. Nevertheless, Georgia Tech clearly outplaying North Carolina here in the first half as you look at the Tech coach.
Oh, with the clock running down, there's the shot by... Well, I think that answers the question if the official is right or wrong. He made a mistake.
Thank you very much. Well, Tech had a 10-point lead at halftime. It is now 9, 51-42 with 14:44 remaining. And it's Tar Heels basketball. Warren Martin outside to Jeff Lebo. Kenny Smith runs out there, and he's matched up against Mark Price. Now Doherty.
We have two teams here, the two finest shooting teams in the country from the field, but defense will win this ball game.
Shot missed from the outside by Madden. Sally, he muscles it out to Greg Neal. And it's looped inside, outside, around the horn. Price shooting, Craze, getting it to go down. Dalrymple, blocked by Martin, out of bounds. The top shot blocker on the North Carolina club, Warren Martin, displays his defensive prowess as he rejects a Dalrymple shot.
But this Dalrymple, he's the type of guy you just hate to play against because he doesn't give you a second to relax. Anytime that shot goes up, he's going to the offensive boards. Now, if Carolina was able to rebound the ball defensively with 4 people on the offensive boards for Georgia Tech, that would leave that one guard Price back there defensively, so Carolina could hurt them out of transition.
Steve Hale's respite on the Carolina bench turns out to be a brief one. He's back in for Jeff Lebo. It is Georgia Tech ball with 14 exactly remaining in the game, and Tech up 9. Neal to Hammonds, right back to Greg Neal, and now Price drives baseline and swings it back to Neal.
Where do these teams move the basketball?
Hammonds turns and shoots. Ball tipped by Martin, who fouled. Warren Martin apparently picks up the foul, and that is number 4. Official Louis Grillo said he was clearing out.
Martin disagrees with the official right here. Here's the shot.
I don't see a foul.
You know, when you let the players banging the way the officials have, which I like to see. I like to see the players go out there as long as it's clean play. When you call a foul like that, I don't know.
Well, it's number 4, nevertheless, on a somewhat disgruntled Warren Martin, and Joe Wolf is back to the Tar Heels front line, and John Sally shooting.
Well, right now, team fouls. UNC has 17 fouls, and Georgia Tech only has 1.
Tech's lead at 11, 53-42. It has been a different Georgia Tech team here tonight. Conversely, it has been a different North Carolina team. Pass inside, nice pass by Hale, and as Wolf took it up, Sally and Hammonds talking to each other.
Now, watch when this is a great pass by Steve Hale, recognizing the smaller play. Joe Wolf should have just gone up there as strong as he can. When you're 6'10", and just dunk the basketball when you're in that position. Shouldn't have faked it all, and there's nothing Sally could have done except possibly foul him and allow him a chance for a 3-point play instead of a 2.
That is the 3rd foul on John Sally. So he and Mark Price have 3 personals apiece. Wolf converts both free throws. North Carolina trails by 9, 53-44.
Now look for Carolina's trap. Looking to, there's Sally right in the middle is the outlet.
There's Price, kicks it off inside. Dalrymple shot good, and they beat the trap defense with no sweat.
The key man against the trap for this ball club is John Sally, looking to get to the open spot.
Kenny Smith shooting from the outside. He drives it in.
That's the way he's got to do it. Look, when he has that good shot, look for it.
55-46, but North Carolina not able to do a whole lot about really chewing into that Georgia Tech lead.
Right now, Carolina in that zone. A problem they're really going to have is on the defensive boards because they have that small lineup in there, and Steve Hale has got to be on the defensive boards.
Tech attacking the zone very patiently. Hammonds, and there's Neal driving the lane and came out on him. Excellent ball movement by Georgia Tech. The only problem was the ball rolled off. Here's Lebo's back shot, and a poor shot selection by Jeff Lebo. Dalrymple trying to beat the defense at the other end, and he got it.
He was back in the schoolyard in the New York City with that move.
Tech has outscored North Carolina 10-6 in the last 6 minutes. Turnover, but nope, it's not. North Carolina will keep it. This crowd showing its appreciation for the effort that Tech has shown them tonight. Plays to Doherty. He missed the shot. It slapped outside, and there's Lebo. Smith shooting. He's short. And Mark Price comes up.
Right now,
Lebo fouled it.
Right now, what we see is Georgia Tech's defense has been so intense. With Carroll, we saw Joe Wolf get the ball inside, and then we saw Brad Doherty hesitate instead of going up strong. Now here. There's the pass. That's out of the trapping situation where they hit Sally and he swings it down the court, and Dalrymple went up to the easy two.
Meanwhile, Mark Price at the free throw line where it is pretty much money in the bank. 82.7% shooter. He gets them both. And Georgia Tech builds its lead now to 12. Timeout has been called. Live here in Atlanta, 11:56 remaining. Georgia Tech 59, North Carolina 46, and the Yellow Jackets are cooking, leading by 13, 59-46, and young Mr. Bruce Dalrymple has been a major factor in his ball club's outstanding showing here tonight. He's done a little bit of everything, and we're going to get a look at some earlier action where Dalrymple showed the defense what he can do with a basketball.
Well, he thought he was back in Manhattan with this move. Great ball handling. Hale goes for the steal, and he's able to bring it back and get that layup.
Young man who played at St. Johnsbury Academy in Vermont. He had averaged 20 rebounds his senior year. Wolf with a follow shot.
I'll tell you, the official right there blew it. I don't know how Wolf was able to get control. Sally was just holding his arm and wouldn't let him go after the basketball.
59-48. Price, Bruce Dalrymple, Tom Hammonds, John Sally, Craig Neal. As you look at the all-important points in the paint, and Georgia Tech has reversed what occurred earlier this season at Chapel Hill. Dalrymple, shot rejected. Good play by Joe Wolf. Kenny Smith brings it back. Lebo able to save that one at the sideline. Hale takes the pass inside to Doherty. Now goes to him. Jump shot in and out. Joe Wolf trying to become a factor and doing so.
Boy, you got to love the way he's working in there. Getting to the offensive boards, banging. He's the only one right now that's doing anything on the offensive boards for the Carolina team.
And how about this timeout by Bobby Crimmins? Carolina comes back with 4 quick points, and he immediately says, hey, let's talk about it. So with 10:59 to go, Georgia Tech still in the driver's seat by 9. And we will return. Point Georgia Tech lead.
Right now, Georgia Tech, I would think, offensively would look to get the ball inside as much as possible. Carolina's in the penalty situation. They have a great size advantage with Steve Hale having to go up front defensively against Carolina. Here comes the trap, though. Let's see if they deny that pass to Sally.
Tech again experiences no problems with Carolina trapping defense. Price backing off with the ball.
Next, let's see if they look to go inside against Steve Hale. Steve Hale, or against Lebo, who now is against Farrell.
Sally looked down low to Farrell, but he was checked. Now it's Dalrymple shooting and missing, and Wolf, who is trying to bring his ball club back. He's had 8 of his 9 points here in the second half, has 9 rebounds in the game, and 4 since the end of intermission. That's 10 rebounds now for Wolf. The jumper misses, the tip fails. Hale with a follow shot. He was fouled.
Well, I think we're seeing why these two teams are number 1 and number 2 in the country. Because now here's a good shot by Joe Wolf going to Brad Doherty with a tip, and there's Steve Hale.
And Dwayne Farrell got him, so Hale goes to the free throw line. North Carolina has now moved to within 7.
Isn't this a crazy game, basketball? Here's Carolina goes with their smallest lineup, and all of a sudden they've come down the last 3 times down the court and have hurt this ball club with scoring 7 points on the offensive rebound.
7 points in a row on offensive rebounds indeed.
And they had 4 all game.
Yep.
Now you know why coaches either quit or send away to a home.
Here's Price, and he misses. And Dalrymple skies for another Yellow Jacket rebound.
That's not the type of shot shot this team should be looking for now. They have an advantage inside, and they should look to capitalize on it.
Dalrymple plays to Hammonds, gets it back. Again to Hammonds, ball tipped away. Kenny Smith has it. He will take it all by himself. And North Carolina has now closed to within 4 at 59-55. And another timeout has been called by Georgia Tech coach Bobby Cremins. All of a sudden, things start to turn around, Billy Cunningham.
A couple things I noticed. Okay, number one, we mentioned looking to go inside if they possibly could to either Farrell or to Dalrymple, whoever's going to have that small play. The other thing, now, they had a chance against the trap. In the past, they've been looking to attack it. They got the ball to Sally, swung it, okay, and they didn't look to attack it. Now, here's the steal. Steal, good hands by Kenny Smith. And there he'd take it all the way. That's a smart play. He wasn't sure of giving the ball up to Levo, and he just took it himself.
That basket right there prompted the timeout by Bobby Cremins. Georgia Tech's lead now at 4, the smallest since it was 19-15 with 9:58 remaining in the first half. And Tech has utilized a couple of timeouts, while typically Dean Smith is saving his. He has 4 remaining. So this is the first serious run that North Carolina has made against Georgia Tech. And let's see how Bobby Cremins' ball club will respond to it.
Again, I'm going to repeat myself. Carolina might come out and look to trap. They might go to a zone. But whatever they do, I would expect this team to look to go inside. If a shot comes from the outside for Georgia Tech, I would expect it to be go inside and then be swung to the perimeter for the possible jump shot.
We've got to look at the 2 coaching staffs. Bobby Cremins going to that towel. Things getting a little bit testy at the moment. Tech comes back with John Sally, Mark Price, Bruce Dalrymple, Tom Hammonds, a freshman, and Dwayne Farrell.
You know, the key in coaching, a good coach has the ability to get his coach to play as close to the potential as possible. Not winning and losing, as close to the potential. But these 2 coaches have surely done that, and they win as well.
Price trying to pick his club up. And as he has done so many times in the past, he drills one from long range. 61-55, a basket that Tech sorely needed. It broke a 3.5-minute drought. Jeff Levo operating at the other end. Kenny Smith. Now Wolf back to Smith. Left open for the jump shot. No good. Rebound. Dalrymple, his 8th.
That's still a good shot by Kenny Smith. Ball went inside. They doubled. He went up and shot it. Nothing more you can ask for.
Turnaround jump shot by Hammond. Everybody standing around. The follow shot goes. And that's simply a case of Carolina being flat-footed.
You're exactly right. No one went after the basketball. Everybody expected the next guy to get it.
So the timeout has reaped dividends for Georgia Tech. Their lead to 8, make it 6 as Levo, the freshman, buries one.
Wouldn't you like to just sit here for an extra 2-3 hours and watch these 2 teams go at it? I think they play with that type of intensity. No, you want to go home, don't you?
I'd like to see this club play a little bit. They play doubleheaders in basketball. Now they don't. Price and Hammonds play catch with the ball at the Georgia Tech end. Dalrymple has had a pretty hot hand from the outside tonight. That one fails to drop. Doherty rebounds and a foul. If it's against Sally, it's going to be his 4th.
That was his 4th.
So John Sally in a heap of trouble with 4 personal fouls. Let's see what kind of move now Bobby Cremins is going to be forced to make. He's going to bring Antoine Ford in off the bench, and Warren Martin is checked back in for North Carolina, replacing Joe Wolf, who has been nothing short of sensational here in the second half.
I don't expect to see Joe Wolf sitting over there too long. But now there's a lot of pressure on that young man Ford to do that job inside.
There's a foul situation. Sally and Martin, 1 away. Kenny Smith, Brad Doherty. Tar Heels looking to get back to within 4 again. Doherty with a turnaround. He is short with a shot. Nothing but light jerseys inside for the rebound. 7:35 to go.
Carolina playing straight man-to-man.
Tom Hammonds off to Bruce Dalrymple. I mentioned Joe Wolf. He's right back at the scorer's table after getting a very brief blow. They try to backdoor to Price. He'll take the jump shot off the baseline. No good. Rebound fought for. Control inside. And it is out of bounds. Tech will keep it.
That's about 8 offensive rebounds for Dalrymple.
9 rebounds total.
9 rebounds total. You know, it reminds me a little of is Sidney Moncrief. Plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. You know, a big guard that has that ability to add that other dimension.
Antoine Ford pays off as he hits a jump hook.
That is double his scoring average for the year with that jump hook.
1.6 he came in at. Here's Doherty shooting and scoring again. Brad Doherty with 18. Carolina trailing Georgia Tech 65-59.
Carolina's going to look to trap right here. Now who are they going to look to? Now, no, they're not going to trap. I thought it looked like they were setting up to go to their three-quarter trap.
Well, it was a force in the first meeting 10 days ago. It has not been so here tonight.
And these two teams could meet 2 more times after this in the ACC tournament and potentially in the Final Four.
Wayne Farrell wants to go baseline. Lebo won't let him have it. Ford back to Farrell.
The intensity is not let up. The defense has been the key in this basketball game for both teams.
Here's Farrell taking it down low. He kicks it off inside. Ball rolls off. Joe Wolf with another rebound for the Tar Heels. 65 Georgia Tech, 59 Carolina. Here's Steve Hale. He's fouled. Dalrymple got him. 5 team fouls, 3 against Dalrymple.
Here's Kenny Smith pitching it out. Dalrymple leaving his feet at the defensive end of the court. He came out, was in excellent defensive position, but all that happened is Steve Hale showed him the basketball and he reacted.
6:01 on the clock as Hale takes a pass.
I think that Carolina's going to have to hit it from the perimeter.
Lebo shooting and hitting again. He's had 3 of his 4 field goals here in the second half, and for the second time, Carolina pulls to within 4.
Especially with Sally out of the basketball game. They have to give that help to Ford inside, so they're going to have to live with the theory that we've got to let Carolina, if they're going to beat us from the perimeter.
Antoine Ford still in the lineup with John Sally sitting on the bench with 4 personal fouls. No doubt Bobby Cremens will be bringing him back shortly. Price checked by Kenny Smith. Farrell, Price, Dalrymple.
Right now, the Georgia Tech team is standing around more than I've seen them all game at the offensive end of the court.
Price pulls the trigger. Doherty rebounds. Looked like he took a shot at the jaw or somewhere in the facial area.
Got it right in the eye. I think they should check that. I've seen too many players get their eyes scratched, their cornea scratched right there. You see it. Dalrymple stepping in, looking for that offensive rebound, picking up the foul.
We mentioned John Sally. He has come back. Antoine Ford will sit down. 5:08 on the clock, and North Carolina with a ball down by 4.
Both coaches want to win, no question, but neither one will be that disappointed because of the effort and the way their teams have played out here tonight.
Lebo's had the hot hand, and he keeps it. 65-63. It is a 2-point game with 4:46 showing.
Right now, Georgia Tech needs someone to give them that spark. Right now, they're standing around, watching each other, not doing very much.
Dalrymple fires. He burns.
And he answered the call.
He certainly did.
Well, he's a prime-time player just by his foul shooting. Normally shoots 56% the first 35 minutes of the game. When it gets to crunch time, he's over 73%.
Tech gets a bit more breathing room on a big jump shot there. Here's Hale at the other end. Short. Wolf had it, lost it. Georgia Tech ball. 4 points up they are with 4:10 to go.
Looking to go inside to Sally.
He gets it, makes his move on Wolf, shoots it up, no good. And a foul, and it's against Wayne Farrell of Georgia Tech.
I think what happened that time is Sally was shocked not to see anybody come back and help defensively. There's a nice pass by Mark Price. Now look at him kind of pause there.
And the foul on Dwayne Farrell. 3:58 to go. Georgia Tech by 4. And we've got got 3:58 to go. North Carolina down by 4 to Georgia Tech, 67-63. The attendance tonight, in case you're wondering, in a building that lists its official capacity at 16,250. The attendance tonight, 16,609.
You know my father was a fireman, don't you?
Well, maybe he's not watching.
Okay.
Interesting stat total concerning the rebounding from the last time these two clubs met. Right now it's 41-29 in favor of Georgia Tech. A big trip down the floor for North Carolina. Hale, Lebo, pass inside. John Salley is gone. His 5th personal foul. He's called for pushing Joe Wolf. That is a 5th personal foul for Salley. And that puts Carolina in the shooting situation.
Okay, now we'll watch Joe Wolf flash across the lane. What happened there? John Salley lost his concentration, lost his position defensively where he could see ball and man. Wolf was able to beat him to the spot, and he fouled him.
So Salley's gone. He's fouled out. And across the way, Bobby Crimmins talking with guard Craig Neal. Billy, you were talking about what a great game this has been. In the first half, North Carolina and Georgia Tech combined turned the ball over 17 times. Tech turned it over 10 times. The second half, a grand total of 3 turnovers. Tech 2, North Carolina 1.
That's a great compliment to both coaches. That their teams are so well schooled and disciplined and unselfish that they're able to do something like that.
Well, John Salley leads with 13 points, 9 rebounds, and get this, 9 assists. While Joe Wolf, who has been one half of a big second half combination for North Carolina, the other half, of course, being Jeff Lebo, hitting one but missing the second one, and the ball slapped long to Kenny Smith.
Interesting move that Georgia Tech has done. They've gone to a small lineup, bringing Neal in instead of bringing Ford in. So now you're looking at a situation where Carolina really has a size advantage.
3-point game. The pass up top, deflected, and Price, but who else comes out with it?
These two teams, there were 2 or 3 people on the floor that time down the court. No foul call, but you haven't seen at one time in this ball game any player respond where there might be violence on the court.
Hammonds to Price. Time remaining, 3 minutes exactly. Tech playing to a 3-point lead. Here's Price, he's open. What a player. A big, big basket for Georgia Tech. Their lead goes to 5. Here's Lebo faking one way, going the other, partially deflected. That was a bit of a late whistle by Louis Grillo, but it'll be a 4th personal foul on Price.
That was a tough shot that Jeff Lebo attempted. I couldn't tell from this angle if he did get him on the arm or not.
Well, Price didn't think so, and neither did Bobby Crimmins.
Well, you know, at this time of the game, there isn't a player on the court that thinks he's committing a foul.
And Lebo.
Now here's Lebo making that move to his right, going up. Got him on the hand, but that's a touchdown there.
And 2 big misses by Jeff Lebo. So Georgia Tech with a 5-point lead and the ball.
We're at the point of the game where Carolina's got to come out and make something happen defensively. They can't sit back.
Here's Price to the baseline, plays it back outside to Farrell. 2:19, 2:18, 2:17 remaining. Craig Neal holds it aloft, kicks it off to Farrell and back to Neal.
Even if there's any violation, the ball will go back to Georgia Tech. Except for a 5-second call.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Price puts it up under heavy duress, missed the jump shot. Wolf rebounds. Only a minute 55 to go. So Tech did not get off a good shot, but they took a lot of time off, and Kenny Smith wastes no time at the other end. He buries one, and North Carolina uses the first of their 4 timeouts. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. It is Tech by 3 over North Carolina, 69-66. Only a minute 5:50 remaining. Georgia Tech leading by 3, 69-66. Kenny Smith hit a quick jump shot, and then Dean Smith called timeout. He has 3 remaining. And if you're Carolina at this point, Billy, the question has to come up, who do we foul if we are put in that position?
Well, you'd have to look to foul Dwayne Farrell. He's only shooting, 67% from the foul line. But, you know, Dalrymple, as we mentioned a little while ago, might not be a good foul shooter the first 35 minutes, but what happens is the concentration level for him really rises when he gets to that last 5 minutes and shoots, you know, close to 75% from the foul line.
There's the way they've been shooting him up here in the second half as opposed to the first 20 minutes of play. And in the last 10 minutes, North Carolina has outscored Georgia Tech 20-10, still down by 3. Baseline is Neal. On the stop and go, he bounce feeds across to Hammonds, and they'll bring it back outside and put it in the hands of Mark Price.
It's an interesting chess match now. Carolina's looking to trap. Georgia Tech's looking to hold the basketball. Now, Carolina still has plenty of time. They don't want to pick up a silly foul. They like to steal, but here they go.
There's Lebo. He's fouled by Dalrymple. I guess Bruce Dalrymple figured, what the heck, he missed 2 in a row earlier. We'll give him a chance to prove he can shoot them.
Let's take a look at the steal. There's Steve Hale again. Guy is everywhere. He's always around the basketball. Now, right there, I think Jeff Lebo might have been better off just swinging the basketball to Kenny Smith and really create that good 2-on-1 situation and breaking-wise. But now he's on the line, 1-on-1.
Jeff Lebo trying to make amends. He has scored 11 points. And 9 have come here in the second half. And in between Lebo free throws, Craig Neal leaves. And Bobby Crimmins gets some height on that front line with Antoine Ford.
Now, what does Bobby Crimmins' Georgia Tech team do when Carolina looks to trap at half court? Do they look to go ahead and take the good opportunity shot, or do they look to continue to use the clock?
Last time it was this close, 14-13. Georgia Tech with 11:27 to go in the first half. It's a 1-point game. And what do we have here? A 2-shot foul, an intentional foul against Joe Wolf. Something occurred off the ball, and they called a foul on Wolf, and apparently will award Farrell a couple of shots.
I didn't notice it. I was looking to see if Carolina was setting up their trap, but they have Ford out there, and he's shooting 66% from the foul line. A lot of pressure on this young man.
Antoine Ford.
There's the official making the call, but
69-68, Georgia Tech. A big second shot by Ford, the sophomore, to give his club a 2-point lead. 1:10 to go.
Did you tape this game at home? This is a great one. You'd like to look at this one again.
Yes. Kenny Smith, North Carolina with a field goal can tie it up. The clock shows 57 seconds remaining. Gardy with a turnaround. Got it. Game is tied.
Well, they went to their money, man. There was no hesitation.
70-70. 47 seconds to go. Tech would have to get off of the shot before the shot clock runs down. And it is Farrell outside with the ball. 37 on the shot clock. About 38 on the game clock. Price says timeout. There is 20 seconds on the shot clock, 27 on the game clock, and we'll hold it right here as Tech uses a timeout. They have 1 remaining in a game that is all even.
I would expect Bobby Crimmins to come out, set up something if possible, either going inside to Hammonds or with Mark Price shooting the jump shot. And I wouldn't be surprised to see both players on the same side of the court. So if there is a double team on Hammonds inside, he always can pitch it out to Price for the possible jump shot. And they've been their money players, the best players on the court right now for Georgia Tech. Now defensively, does Carolina look to trap? Look to do something? I wouldn't be surprised to see Carolina maybe put a bigger lineup in there to make sure that they do the job on the defensive boards.
This lineup, however, Billy, has been playing so well. This is basically the lineup that has brought this team back.
That's why I'm not coaching. No, but seriously, these are some of the things that you have to think about over there. decision-wise, because you know if that shot goes up, this Georgia Tech is going to be pounding the offensive boards. And you want to make sure that you do get that possession if they do miss the basket. And, well, Carolina's going to come out and stay with the same team they had in there on the court the last few minutes, but they might look to go to a trapping situation. So, you know, these teams are so well coached. They have so many different ways they can go, either offensively or defensively.
Well, there are only 27 ticks of the clock remaining. 20 seconds remaining for Georgia Tech to launch a shot. And North Carolina comes back with the same lineup as Billy pointed out: Kenny Smith, Jeff Lebo, Steve Hale, Brant Daugherty, Joe Wolf.
I would think if the shot goes up and Carolina players feel they have a breaking opportunity, if it is a miss, they will look to break. If they don't have anything, or if Georgia Tech scores, they will call the timeout.
Well, does someone win it with a last-second shot? Do we go to overtime? We'll find out. The inbounds goes to Price. He brings it out near the midcourt line with Kenny Smith stalking him. 21 on the game clock, 13 on the shot clock. Price gives it up to Dalrymple.
They're looking to go trap anytime they get a chance right now.
Carolina extending the defense. Price drives. He puts up the jump shot. It's long, and Hale has a rebound. Timeout, North Carolina. 6 seconds remaining. That is the story. 6 seconds to go. Game is tied. Billy, you were doing some coaching during the commercial break.
I think one or two things Carolina will look to do. Either get it into Kenny Smith and look him to just push it the length of the court, see what he can create for himself or somebody else. Other thing, they have the ball out of bounds at the other end of the court. They might look to get the ball, say, to half court if possible on a direct pass, then look to call another timeout, still having approximately 5 seconds left on the game clock at this point.
Will Georgia Tech give them that half-court pass, or will they put that pressure?
That's a good point, because I think Georgia Tech can look to put some pressure. They're not going to allow them to just bring the ball inbounds.
Well, here we go. Joe Wolf will make the inbounds pass. Tech is laying back. Now Wolf looks. He looks again, and now he makes a pass to Hale, and he calls time with 1 tick going off the clock. So now there are 5 seconds to go. North Carolina down to 1 timeout. Georgia Tech has 1 remaining, and I would have to think that maybe they didn't get the ball as far up the floor as they wanted to.
Well, the reason for that was the defense that Georgia Tech threw at them. They were not going to allow them to do that. Now, even with 1 more timeout, Carolina might look to get the ball to, say, to the top of the circle area and look for another timeout where, with 4 seconds at the worst left on the clock, that's a lot of time. That's an eternity in a basketball game, and you can look to run several things from the offensive end. What Dean Smith has done is he's given himself more flexibility as a coach, more options to decide what he'd like to do from this point instead of being at the far end of the court.
Well, Carolina has effectively taken this massive crowd of over 16,600, at least for the moment, out of the game. Since the 11:56 mark here in the second half, the Tar Heels have outscored the Yellow Jackets 24-11, and have a chance now with 5 seconds to go to win it.
Now, so many times you see games like this where they don't live up to everything you expect them to live up to. But you just look at that score right there, 70 all, 5 seconds to play, approximately 5 turnovers total in the second half.
Right.
Both teams just giving everything they possibly can. Just a great effort. Number 1 and 2 team in the country. I feel very privileged to be here and have the opportunity to do a game like this.
I will echo those sentiments. And on the heels of that statement, a timeout is called, and they return to their respective huddles. Well, we had the Duke North Carolina game to open the Dean Smith Center at Chapel Hill back in mid-January. That game was everything it was billed to be, a great basketball game. And as you say, this one has been somewhat of a classic tonight.
And when 2 teams at this level play each other, it's very easy to have a blowout, because if one team is very sharp and the other team is just a hair off, because they're both at such an emotional pitch, they could get blown out. We saw a Carolina team in that first half that it really looked like they were on the verge of getting blown out of this basketball game. in the last couple minutes of that second half. But again, that's why these two teams are number 1 and 2. You know, they don't look up at the scoreboard and say, well, oh my goodness, we're down by 12, 14 points. We're going to lose the ball game. You know, they have the ability to just take a deep breath and say, hey, now we have to extend ourselves a little bit more to get ourselves back in the ball game.
Well, after this game tonight, what do these clubs have to look to? Georgia Tech will take on our old buddy Jeff Mullins' UNC Charlotte team on Thursday night, and then no day at the beach on Sunday afternoon. They have to go to Cameron to meet Duke on the road.
Now, everybody watching this game watches how hard these players are playing and the energy they're putting forth and thinks how tired they're going to be. The two tiredest people in this building after this game. One is going to be happy, one is just going to be absolutely exhausted, but still happy that his team put that great effort. The losing coach. They're going to be exhausted. Here we go.
Here we go as Steve Hale looks to make the pass and does to Kenny Smith. He goes baseline, throws up the jump shot. It's no good. The throw back by Lebo, no good. We'll go to overtime. Kenny Smith raced to the baseline. They were in hot pursuit. Mark Price and Bruce Dalrymple. His shot was long. Lebo threw up a prayer. That missed. And OT coming up as we look at it again.
There's 3 players now. Georgia Tech was very fortunate. You see the position Doherty had on the offensive boards. If that ball bounced in his direction. Easy game coaching. No emotion involved. Look at the. Oh. Just a sigh of relief.
So the top 2 teams in the Atlantic Coast Conference and the nation, thank you very much, will be going to overtime. North Carolina trail at the half 42-32. They forged their way into a tie. Mark Price had a shot for Georgia Tech in a bid to put them in front. He missed. Carolina rebounded, and when it came down to the final 2 seconds, a jumper by Kenny Smith didn't go, and the quick follow, somewhat off balance by Jeff Lebo, failed to drop through, and we go to an extra period.
Big factor, obviously, is the absence of John Salley. He had such an outstanding first half and was able to help his team to have a 42-32 lead at the end of the first half. Now, the key people for the Georgia Tech team, I have a feeling if they're going to win, a young man named Dalrymple is going to have to do some great things for them. We know Mark Price is an outstanding perimeter shooter. I think that's the guy that Carolina's got to be most conscious of at the offensive end of the court. Now, Carolina, they're a team that's come a long way to get back into this ball game. Are they going to have enough? You know, are they able to recharge those batteries emotionally and be able to really extend themselves to win this basketball game in the last 5 minutes of this overtime?
Billy, you know, Tom Hammonds had such a great start at the beginning of this game. In the first half has been heard from very little since the second half started. Now we go to overtime.
Few reasons. Number one, Carolina, there's the halftime, but in the second half, Carolina looked to help out a little bit more defensively when he'd get the ball. Plus, he just didn't get the ball as much as he would have liked to have gotten it inside from his teammates.
Okay, overtime underway. Joe Wolf and North Carolina will have the first pop at it. 5-minute overtime period for the game deadlocked at 70-70. Wolf and Kenny Smith. Puts it on the board, plays to Brad Doherty. Now Lebo. Mark Price all over him.
Great defense by Georgia Tech. Still have that intensity. Carolina patience offensively.
Tip. Farrell rebounds. Doherty had a shot. Wolf had the tip. No go. Tech ball. Getting a high screen from Antoine Ford. He rolled low but didn't get it. Hammonds now Dalrymple puts it up. And the rebound claimed by North Carolina. Each team with one shot at it. It remains tied. Lebo, Doherty from 15. North Carolina leads 72-70.
Again, I want to mention to the fans watching, you know, that's just not an accident. That's a set play after a missed shot. If Carolina doesn't have the initial break for an easy layup, they will look to do that and look for the trail of Doherty to pull up for the jump shot at the foul line.
First time that North Carolina has led since it was 5-4 with 2 minutes and 52 seconds into the game.
You see the defense by Carolina looking to sag in that zone in a 1-3-1 set.
Georgia Tech patiently moving the ball around. Price with that quick release, in and out. Kenny Smith slaps it out and picks it up. Price gets back in a hurry. Here's Smith driving, throws it up, no good. The tip failed, but Lebo gets it and banks it up, no good again. North Carolina had a chance to really put some heat on Georgia Tech.
That was a very difficult shot, going away from the basket, shooting it right-handed by Kenny Smith. In that situation, you would have loved to have seen him try and shoot it with his left hand, but just great hustle defensively by Georgia Tech getting back.
No question. Mark Price did a sensational job to force Smith to take a somewhat off-balance shot. 72-70. Guardy got a hand on it. Price picks it up, drives, goes inside, down, Ripple reverses, no good. The ball slapped outside. Kenny Smith of North Carolina. 2:40 to go in the overtime. North Carolina with a 2-point lead and possession.
These are two tired basketball teams right now. Again, that depth of Carolina, though, has played such a big part in this ball game, being able to play those extra players.
Shot misses by Joe Wolf.
You just see on the shots of the players now. Right there, you saw Joe Wolf. He threw that basketball. He didn't shoot it. We saw at the other end Mark Price having a good open jump shot, the shot that he wants, and he just threw it. Because they're tired, a jump shooter needs his legs, and they don't have it right now.
There's a steal by Hale. Up ahead to Kenny Smith, and North Carolina has gone in front by 4. Bobby Cremins off the Georgia Tech bench, signaling timeout with 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in overtime. And in Atlanta with a timeout, North Carolina leads 74-70, and we'll be back. We'll take a look at a big play for North Carolina. They play great defense here in the overtime, Billy.
Well, and when there's a turnover, 9 out of 10 times you're going to see Steve Hale around the basketball. He just has a nose, as we talked a little while ago. He made the big steal that tied the ball game up and allowed Carolina to get back into it. Now, again, as I mentioned, these players, Georgia Tech, they need someone to get them an easy hoop. Need somebody to take a deep breath and say, okay, give me the basketball. I'll knock it in and get us back in the ball game. Now, when Carolina gets the ball, even if they do score Georgia Tech, they're going to use a little bit of the clock unless they have an easy opportunity. So Georgia Tech might have to go to a trapping defense or a little bit more pressure at the defensive end of the court.
Well, a basketball facility that has been somewhat unkind over the years to North Carolina, dating back to Al McGuire's Marquette team winning the NCAA championship at Carolina in the 70s. The Tar Heels losing to Indiana in a regional affair a couple of years ago, losing to Georgia Tech twice here last year, but on the verge with 1 minute 44 to go of coming up with a win. Price puts up the jump shot. He misses. Farrell follows and rolls it in. Mark Price now 6 for 20 from the field. On a very off night for the All-American from Oklahoma. 74-72, Tar Heels. Steve Hale, Kenny Smith with 15. They didn't go. And the ball is out of bounds. Greg Neal saying, hey, Joe Wolf hung on the rim.
Watch these guys up on the boards right now. I'm telling you, Joe Wolf and Hammond just going after the basketball.
North Carolina keeping it. The shot clock recycles to 45 seconds and 1 minute and 20 seconds to play.
Well, you would expect Carolina to use a little bit of that time now.
Joe Wolf plays to Kenny Smith. He'll bring it outside.
They'll go to the 4 corners now. Use a little bit of the clock. Get it down to around 15 seconds before they look to do anything offensively. That's what they're doing right now. And Georgia Tech saying, okay, go ahead. We have enough confidence in our defense that we're going to just let you do that. And then we'll get that possession back with approximately, 30 seconds left on the game clock.
There's 17 seconds on the shot clock. That's Steve Hale breaking his dribble off, playing to Joe Wolf, and a whistle and a foul. With 46 seconds to go, Dwayne Farrell commits a personal foul that will send Joe Wolf to the free throw line.
That's the type, if you saw Bobby Cremins when he committed that foul, he just couldn't believe it because his team was showing great patience, and all it was is Dwayne Farrell was looking to overplay and picked up that cheap foul, and that's not something he wishes he could take that foul back right now.
Joe Wolf now 5 for 7 from the free throw line. A whistle sounded by referee Joe Forte as Warren Martin is standing alongside his coach Dean Smith, who now sends him to the scorer's table to report as Wolf launches again for 15 and buries it.
Well, Carolina will come in with a big lineup looking to force Georgia Tech to shoot the long jump shot, not allowing any second shots. At least that's what they're planning to do, or attempting to do.
So Tech now in a hurry. With 42 seconds to go, Hammonds puts up the jump shot. He misses. And North Carolina's Martin battling Dalrymple for the ball. Price had it. It goes out of bounds, and Tech will keep it.
Well, they got to look for the quick shot. Get it in. One, maybe two passes. Get that shot up within 5 seconds.
One pass is all they took. Price rims the iron. Dalrymple is there. He puts it up and in. Bruce Dalrymple keeps the pressure on.
He's everywhere.
He is that.
That's 9 or 10 offensive rebounds. Does he know he's a guard?
Kenny Smith being pressured. And another, nope, timeout has been called with 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds remaining. North Carolina's lead now at 2 points with a score 76-74. And with a shot clock off and 20 seconds to go in the game, Billy, will Carolina again go to the four corners, certainly anticipating a somewhat quick Georgia Tech foul?
Well, I would expect the ball coming in, Georgia Tech, to go to some trapping situation, looking to get the steal after the first or second pass. If they don't, they're going to have to take the foul. They'd like to pick out a player and say, okay, we want a foul. Or Joe Wolf, who showed 72% from the foul line, or Brad Doherty, who shoots 69, but they're not going to have the time to do that. So if they don't get the steal after 1 or 2 passes, they're going to have to foul the nearest player. Great game, huh?
I'm telling you, Bill, it has been a dandy. You hate to see them end when they're like this. Okay, there's a foul shooting situation. Their seasonal free throw percentage, what they have done tonight. Interesting, Carolina's Joe Wolf has been there some 8 times, but look, Kenny Smith, best free throw shooter numerically on the club. Georgia Tech has been able to stay away from him.
Well, Kenny Smith in the past has been excellent for Carolina in tough situations and critical situations as the clock winds down. Now, Jeff Lebo has missed a couple foul shots, was able to come back. You know, Carolina has some good people in there, players that have been in this type of situation before and know how they're going to react and respond to it. It's a lot different shooting that foul shot in the first 5 minutes of the game than shooting it now.
Lebo will be charged with the responsibility of throwing the ball inbounds. Bobby Cremon still coaching up a storm over there on the bench as Lebo looks to get it in. And the ball knocked away by Price. He takes it to the basket. The shot will not count. The shot will not count. Greg Neal says, we want the basket. Hank Nichols says, no way. Mark Price on off night in his great all-around game. But boy, what a big play does he come up with for his club.
Well, that's why he's an All-American, Marty. Now, it's interesting. In the NBA, that would have been a three-point play. That would have been a continuation play. There's the great hustle and steal by both. There's the play. Great hustle by Mark Price.
Okay, Price 2 for 2 from the line. This club now trails by 1. Steve Hale, a quick word for Kenny Smith.
You know, it's interesting. He stole that ball from Steve Hale. Do you know Steve Hale, Price, and Tisdale missed it?
And Joe Wolf gets a rebound. He needs some help, and he is fouled with the clock stopping at 11 seconds. Joe Price fouled on the rebound, and well, there's a man. Mark Price just put his hands behind his head. He could not believe that he missed the shot that would have tied the game up, and he is fouled out to boot.
That's a tough one. I started telling a story because I just assumed, because he's such a pressure player, that it would be right down the middle. But as I was saying, Price, Hale, and Tisdale were MVPs in the state of Oklahoma their senior year in high school.
Interesting, too, Billy. They played only 1 time against each other, and that was in the state AAA semifinals. Enid, Oklahoma, the home of Mark Price. That's what he did tonight. Of course, Jenks, Oklahoma, Steve Hale. And in that head-to-head matchup, Mark Price's team won. He had 42.
You know what? This game is not over. And Wolf has got to make at least one of them. And if he misses and there's the rebound and a play like Neal comes out and fires, they can win the ball game.
shot to give his club a 2-point lead. He's now 7 for 9 from the line and has had a fine second half and overtime period.
It's a crazy game, basketball, isn't it? Georgia Tech beat Carolina 3 times last year.
2 hits by Joe Wolf. North Carolina's lead goes to 3. 11 seconds to go. And now how do the Tar Heels play it with a 3-point lead?
They're just going to back off, force the jump shot. If they can, not even touch the basketball again, and win this, and hopefully win the game for them.
Hammonds takes one through. 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds. Kenny Smith 2. 1 second. It is over. What a great basketball game here at the Omni